Hi! It's nice to have you back. As you learned from this week, there is a variety of research strategies to choose from. And in this video, I will share my experience of choosing the suitable strategy. As introduced in the first testimonial, my main research question was which factors explain the level of bicycle use for commuting in Rotterdam? And to answer this question, it was necessary to choose a quantitative method in order to achieve breadth and generalization. I wanted to collect information on the bicycle use in Rotterdam in order to generalize the outcome to the working population of the whole city. And it required a large number of research units to ensure reliable and precise analysis. And the working population of Rotterdam is 273,000 people, so it required 384 valid responses. I targeted people working in Rotterdam no matter of their place of residence, and it proved to be the right choice. As a result, about 38% of the respondents were commuting to Rotterdam for work from other cities, which is quite a substantial amount. And if I only included people living in Rotterdam, then the results wouldn't be full, and the opinions of commuters from other cities wouldn't be represented. I used the online questionnaire in both Dutch and English languages as a tool for extensive data generation. Another alternative I considered was a traditional paper questionnaire. However, there were a couple of reasons why I chose the online questionnaire. First of all, the online method is cost-effective and time-saving. It allows to collect multiple responses at the same time and generates results in a convenient format for further analysis in statistics software. This tool is also environmentally friendly and highly accessible, since 94% of the Dutch population have internet access. The sample distribution was random. I contacted by email several organizations that represented different industries and located in different parts of the city. And I also shared the link to the questionnaire on social media. And to collect more responses, I used the snowball technique. It encouraged participants to share the survey with their colleagues or employed friends and family members. And in general, the use of survey strategy ensured external validity. However, the main challenge was that the depth could be limited. And my chosen topic of travel behavior is complex, since there are numerous determinants shaping our behavior. And you know that it's challenging to make a comprehensive questionnaire in order to understand behaviors and choices, and also perceptions and opinions, because they require a deeper understanding. For instance, the same question about perceived safety can be interpreted quite differently by different respondents. Some would say that they don't feel safe using bicycle to commute to work because they are not experienced at cycling. And others would say that their route to work lies through the forest and they don't feel safe cycling through it alone early in the morning. So the topic of behavior usually requires more of in-depth study. And to achieve it, I complemented my survey with interviews which generated qualitative data. As in the case of surveys, sampling for proportionality was not the primary concern. I needed to get opinions of the targeted population, mainly experts in the field of mobility. And that is why the sample distribution was purposive, based on knowledge and experience of respondents. I knew that there are key institutions in Rotterdam that are dealing with sustainable mobility and cycling. It is Mobility Department of the Municipality of Rotterdam. They research, plan, implement and analyze mobility, and in particular cycling in the city. Then goes Fietsersbond of Rotterdam and Region, which is the local cyclist union. And finally Erasmus University Rotterdam, which is a knowledge institution with research experience. So I interviewed the experts from these three key institutions, and using interviews as a complementary tool helped me to achieve more flexibility during the data collection. For example, during interviews, experts mentioned a few city-specific factors. They talked about the influence of Port of Rotterdam. It is a big employer in the area, but it is located too far from the city to commute by bicycle. And the experts also mentioned that there is a wide river dividing the city in two parts. So crossing it by a long bridge might be demotivating for some types of cyclists, especially for those with little experience. But all of these factors are specific to the city of Rotterdam, and they were not covered in the existing academic literature. So, for these reasons, they could be missed in the survey questions. And this combination ensured a comprehensive overview of all possible factors. In the end, there were many choices that I had to make, but choosing this survey strategy has proven to be the right one for me. Thanks to it, I was able to answer my research question and to formulate generally valid statements about which factors encourage or discourage bicycle use for commuting in a Dutch city of Rotterdam. I really hope that the example of my research helps you with further understanding the themes studied this week. Thanks for watching!